In last week's episode, we transited the Panama Canal from the Atlantic to the Pacific. It was an amazing experience, and we had the best team on board to help us through the locks. It felt so good to have arrived to the Pacific side, and we were anchored in Las Brisas from where we could see the impressive skyline of Panama City.
The weather was calm and sunny, and so much more fresh and less humid than on the Caribbean side.
Another big difference from the Caribbean Sea is the big tidal range. In Panama City, the tidal range can reach up to 5 meters.
After dropping off the lines and tires that were used for the canal transit, we took the dinghy and went ashore. Las Brisas is one of 2 anchorages in the city, and the other one is on the other side of the causeway and is called La Playita. In La Playita you have to pay $54 per week for the dinghy dock, which belongs to a marina. But in Las Brisas they have a free dinghy dock since a little bit over a year back.
What do you think about the dinghy dock?
It's not ideal, but it's the only one for free here.
Panama City is a busy city with a lot of business, skyscrapers and traffic. Today is extra low tide because 2 nights ago it was full moon, so you can see it. I can hardly see where the water starts. It's like way behind the bridge. And it's pretty cool that they make these roads on top of the water, just because there's so much traffic. In the middle of the city lies Panama Viejo, Old Panama, which is the original location for Panama City. Before the Spanish came, this was a fishing village, inhabited by indigenous people. Panama City was the first city founded by Spain in the Pacific coast of America. It was colonized by the Spanish in 1519 and became an important corner store for world transit and trade. Today, Panama Viejo is an important archeological site located in the modern Panama City. The word Panama is said to origin from the indigenous Cueva language, spoken in the area, and means fisherman. Captain Morgan obtained authorization from England to ransack Spanish possessions. He reached the Caribbean side of Panama in 1671 with the largest fleet of ships and pirates ever seen. the poorly armed Panama Viejo was easily taken over, and the Englishmen settled for a month in the city. When they left, the city was practically destroyed, and with more than half of its people dead, wounded, sick, or missing. The fish market is a bustling place. Unloading fish, repairing boats, fishermen living on board the fishing boats, and animals trying to get hold on some fish. Behind the dock is a marketplace with fish restaurants, and the waiters are chasing you to choose their restaurant.
Really good. Ceviche with sea bass. Onion, lemon or lime, and some cilantro, my favorite. Now your food is coming. This is supposed to be the dry season.
So we're heading to the new old town. What was it called, Molly?
Casco Viejo.
Casco Viejo.
Viejo.
Yeah.
You're saying, you're pronouncing with the Portuguese. It's viejo.
Viejo. Okay.
Viejo. Say it. Viejo.
Viejo.
No, jo.
Yeah,
Viejo.
whatever. It's an old area in the town, and this area used to be, kind of poor, I guess. And now they have starting to renovate the old houses here, and there's a lot of restaurants and cafes
and bars and it's Chewbacca trees.
Why?
Because they look like Chewbacca.
You think?
Yeah.
But they are green.
It doesn't
Chewbacca is like
matter.
brown.
It's just another color.
Casco Viejo has a nice charm with a mix of old rough buildings and newly renovated colonial houses.
It's really humid. It's like a real.
It's very humid.
It's like a real rainforest in the middle of the city.
It's like a steam sauna.
It's fantastic. So we hope to see some monkeys and some sloths.
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 So they say on just this hill that there should be 15 different species of mammals. So far we haven't seen any mammals. We saw.
Yeah. Yes.
Have we? Yeah.
Looks like a capybara.
Yeah, like a small capybara. I don't know the name of it. Yeah, big rodent.
Jumping across the street. Kolla! Johan! Där är en! Den står där! Den går där! Den går där! Den går där!
That's an agouti, which we saw plenty of on the hill. It was the first time we saw this animal, and it looked a little bit like a mix between a rat and a small capybara. Then we saw a deer that was hiding in the bushes, but it got away too fast to get on the camera. The view over Casco Viejo and the skyscrapers was beautiful. Then we saw something that got my heart to beat so fast. A three-toed sloth in the tree right above us. And look there on his smiley, happy face.
Ancan Hill originally served as a surveillance spot by the Spaniards, and later also for the canal company. From here you'll have a perfect view over the canal area, so naturally the administration took residency on the hill. Nowadays the canal company have left, and also the US troops that used to be stationed here, and the hill has become a popular place to go running and hiking, and to be out in the nature.
I'm so happy because I saw a sloth and that was the closest I've ever come to a sloth. He was so cute. He was so cute. I saw his face and he was moving quite a lot. He was climbing from one branch to another.
So we're on our way into town to do one of probably many grocery shoppings before we leave Panama City. In a couple of days we will sail to the Pearl Islands, and after that we'll start to head up the coast here. So yeah, I've been having a bit of a cold the last couple of days, and actually still have a bit of a fever, but it's starting to get better now. So
the bus only costs $25 per person, and this card is valid on all the collective traffic.
machine.
The metro is only a few years old, and so far they only have one line. It's cheap as well and costs 50 cents per ride. As we weren't gonna be in a big city for a long while, we took advantage and did some big provisioning. So the last couple of days have been, we've been having a sjukstuga. It's been a little bit healthcare. Here on board, Johan has been sick, been having a cold, but when he gets a cold he always gets pretty sick. He gets really high fever and then he starts getting this, starts coughing a lot. And really badly, like all the way down from the lungs. But he's better today, and we just looked at one of the Adventures of the Old Sea Dogs, his last episode, where we were featuring from our time in Curacao. And we're actually gonna go over to him now and say hello and welcome to the Pacific, because he actually came through the canal yesterday. So yeah, we will see him once again. So that would be cool. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
How are you feeling?
I'm a bit better. No fever today. So.
And the coughing?
Yeah, still some cough, but but it's a lot better. It's not very fun with this temperature when you have a fever. It's been like 30 degrees. Yeah, trying to rest down here in the boat when you have a fever, it's not, yeah.
Anybody here?
Welcome to the Pacific!
Oh, it's fun, right? Good to see you. How are you? Yeah, I'm here. I will. Cheers.
Cheers.
In really. Oh yeah. I'll just sort of.
Thank you for watching this episode. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to our channel to see more videos. And stay tuned for the next week's episode where we sail to the Pearl Islands.